John, congratulations. Another victory. Back-to-back wins now, back-to-back clean sheets. How did you see the 90 minutes out there?
I didn't really enjoy it. I don't think it was a good game. I think both teams cancelled each other out. I'd like to have been more of a threat first half. We weren't. I know we hit the post, but I think that would have been an own goal. And they had the best chance of the half win. Gary Roberts flashed one wide win, possibly should have done better. But that was probably the only chance of the game up to that point. And we had some words at half time when we said we would have to be more of an attacking threat, and I think we were in the second half. I think we possibly just shaded it, but it was a very bitty game, very scrappy game. Lots of fouls, lots of niggles, and very stop-start. And as I said, two teams cancelled each other out, and it was going to take a moment of magic. Thankfully, that moment of magic came from us and not from them. You know, it could have gone either way. And, you know, you get a little bit of luck, and you know we'll class ourselves fortunate that Gary squandered that chance early on. And you have to ride your luck, and then obviously Paddy's popped up with a worldie.
Yeah, that goal was, I suppose, out of keeping in terms of its quality with the rest of the play, but a wonderful goal all the same.
Great goal, and you know, to be fair to Paddy, he's hit. We had a bounce game during the week. He scored two with his left foot. He's hit a screamer with his right foot, so he's always capable of doing that. As long as that's a shock to us, we know that he's capable of having long range strikes. And as I said, it was a goal-worthy win in any game. I know that's a cliche, but it was. And the type of game it was going to take something like that.
Was it a big call to put him in there with Scott Brown and well?
Yeah, you know, we tossed up between him and Stevie Hewitt. Stevie Hewitt's done nothing wrong. He's acquitted himself well when he's played. But, you know, it was a chance for Paddy to you know, he hasn't started yet in the league game. And so what a better way to crown your first league start with a goal. And you know, we need players who are ready to go, who are primed, that when they're called upon they can go straight in and compete. And give Paddy his due, he has been out the team, but he's worked himself ever so hard in training. He's kept himself in tip-top condition, so when he does get his opportunity, he's capable of doing himself justice, and that should be a lesson to the other players who are out the side at the moment.
You mentioned the early chance for Gary Roberts. I don't think your goalkeeper Aaron Chapman has made a significant save in the 90 minutes. What does that say about your team's defending? Yeah,
we did defend well, but you know, you've got to give them credit as well, because they didn't make many saves. I mean, I know their lads kicked one off the line off Jordan, but apart from that, we didn't have too many shots on their goal either. So you know, I think it was a bit of a stalemate, and it was looking as though it was heading for the 0-0. But you know, thankfully, we came up with the goods.
Is today one of those days where the phrase fine margins comes up a lot?
Well, it is fine margins, but you know, the difference is we're competing now. You know, we absolutely gifted Morecambe and Exeter points here, and we've got to use that as a lesson, as our reminder. You know, what's the word that these meditation fellas and the positive thinking, we've got to use that as our trigger, that, you know, to stop us making them mistakes. We know that the consequences can be, you know, crucial. We can lose a lot of points, which in effect has cost us a lot of ground in the league so far. You know, we feel as though we should be at least 4 points on from where we are, and it's no good moaning about it. You've got to go and do something about it, and thankfully our players have in the last 2 weeks.
Is it unusual to have a performance that isn't your best, but actually get the 3 points? I guess it's the opposite way to the way things have gone this season.
We very rarely do that, but you know, I don't think we played bad today. I just thought it was frustrating for the way I want to play, and I had to stop them playing as well. You know, we did do our own work on them, so I think we possibly give them a bit too much respect in the first half. Not myself and Jimmy. I think that our players probably were more concerned about keeping them out than actually going and hurting them. And when we reminded them of that fact in the second half, I think we were a lot more positive, and probably that was the reason why we won the game.
Is it a bit of a benchmark, beating the team who I think they were second in the league when they arrived?
They're a good side, Portsmouth, and they'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. But you know, it's no good beating them and then, you know, not backing it up. So we've got a raft of fixtures between now and the end of the season. They're all going to present their own problems. There'll be no easy games, although people will think there's easy games on paper. There isn't. But we've just got to hit the consistency that I know we're capable of. We've got good players here, we've got a great squad, we've got a great team spirit, great work ethic. And as long as the players keep pushing each other, you've only got to take the goalkeepers, for example. I mean, it's a tough goal again today. Elliot could have easily played today. So you've got to keep pushing each other, and we need a squad capable of doing that. At this moment in time, we have got a squad capable of doing that.
Can you now finally let your attention turn to this cup tie and a trip to West Ham in midweek? I know it's been on the horizon. You've been saying I'm not thinking about it.
I just hope the players enjoy it. I'm going there to try and win the game, but I'd swap that for a win next Saturday.